Well, and then we get into air/spacecraft, which brings up the balloon by the Army Balloon Corps.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, bring that one up again. And then the one we had to discuss a little bit before the start of the show would be the Space Shuttle OV-101, which was the first orbiting shuttle, but it was actually built as a landing craft. This was going to be named something else, and I should have looked it up, but I didn't. But a writing campaign by Star Trek fans got it renamed to the Enterprise, which is interesting because Star Trek often shows this amongst the collection of ships named Enterprise, which, of course, Chris brings up the question, was Star Trek a show in the Star Trek universe?
I mean, it could have been.
Yeah, I don't see why not,
because basically they're making... Basically, instead of it being like a fictional show, it'd be like a documentary type thing.
Yeah.
Well, not really, because that stuff wouldn't have happened yet. Never mind.
Well, maybe they could have made a documentary and then they got lost in the past with some kind of time travel accident. Somebody needed to go back in time and find an extinct octopus, and they left these data crystals laying around with these old episodes of the Star Trek. Maybe I'm thinking too much about this.
I think so.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, and during its rollout, the entire Star Trek cast and Gene Roddenberry was there.
Yeah, no, it was kind of a cool thing there for them to do,
Yeah, and I want to say when the current Enterprise got decommissioned, I'm pretty sure Shatner and maybe George Takei were both there.
Could have been. I vaguely remember when that happened because I was somewhere where one of them. They were flying around on the backs of 747s low enough that you could see them from the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's still crazy to me. Like, just having a shuttle strapped to the back of another airplane.
Yeah.
And seeing it in flight like that.
No, it was because I remember I was at work, but I was working in Concord, California at the time, and they had schedules of when ones were going to be out, so we actually walked outside to look, and sure enough, almost directly above us, you could look up and see it,
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. We need to get a shuttle program back so we can have another spacefaring Enterprise.
Some version of something, anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.